Alright, hello everyone, this is 707 Rosetown with another video. This time we're going to draw Espeon, and this is how it looks like once we finish. So if you guys want to follow through the video, then let's keep going. Here I'm going to put the reference, that way it'll be easier for you guys. And first of all, we're going to start with the circle, and then we're going to do a straight line down, not the middle, probably 1/3 of the whole circle down. Just do a straight line, probably like another the length of another 2 circles, just a rough sketch. And then from the other on the other side, let's just do a triangle from the same point that we did at the top of the head, and do a triangle like this. This one's fairly simple because I was able to get those shapes, which are pretty simple to do, and overall he wasn't that hard to make. So right here I'm just doing the middle, just doing a line down the middle, or as close as not necessarily the middle, but close to it. Just try to follow, and then I just erase those extra lines. Now we're gonna do the ears. So just do 2 straight lines in that angle. It could be any angle, but I try to stay close to the same angle as the reference. So yeah. And then right here I'm just getting the shape done, or not done, but like I'm doing the shape of the head. And he was fairly simple. Probably out of 10 I'd say he's a 3 on how difficult he is. And right here I do another line right across the middle. I think that's the middle. And then that's just for the eyes, and then another one for the bottom of the eye. I do this as a reference for me. You guys don't necessarily have to do it. It just helps me place the eyes because I'm really bad at doing eyes. And then right here, there's like and right almost close to the middle, there's like a point where it curves, and that's basically the front and the leg. So yeah. And then we'll do the other side of the ear, and I'm using that same reference. Well, not the same. I was gonna say the middle line that we did, but now that I'm seeing the video, it doesn't really match up. But just try to look at the reference and see where it goes. And right here I'm doing the back, and I'm using the same close to the same reference that we used, but just a little bit more curvy. And then right here you see the line where I point, where I did at the leg at the beginning of the line. That's where the circle should end. And this is the hind leg. And this is just a rough sketch that we're doing right here. So this is just a rough sketch, and then just try to get the shape of the leg as the reference. And yeah, right here I'm doing the tail, but I end up erasing all this. I end up changing his back, or her back, and part of the leg. As you can see, there's Vaporeon on the other side. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. He was fairly easy too, and overall he came up pretty good. So right here we're just gonna do the leg, and like I said, just try to follow the reference, how thick the legs are, from one point to the other. And then right here I erase the leg because it's supposed to be going over, like on the reference, supposed to be going over the little one. So like I said, we're not gonna follow 100% the reference, but we are gonna try to stick to it. And you see it's kind of pointy, it's not really rounded. And then you can do the butt because it has like, it defines the butt right here. I was planning not to do that because like I don't think it's necessary, because when you think of Pokemon, you don't think of Pokemon like that. And then right here I'm just adding those small details like the foot. And one of the things you guys need to remember is that the foot and the leg are supposed to be at the same level. Don't do the leg or the foot longer than the other one, because he's basically just sitting down, so they're supposed to be like straight. And then right here I'm just fixing the ear, the shape, following the reference we did at the beginning, because I like where we placed it. and then just rounding it off. Can't pronounce that word. And right here we're just doing the kind of like the little whiskers or extra hair that he has sticking out. And right here, what I like to do is place points. That way I know where it's supposed to be, and then start from the other side and try to match up. But I end up erasing it because the length of the gap between the line that I'm doing right now and the top, it's not matching like the reference, so I end up changing it a little bit. And then this is a fairly easy shape because it's basically kind of like a football shape, a really skinny football shape. So or a leaf. It's not that hard, honestly. And right here I'm doing the ear. I do end up curving the ears a little bit more up, as you guys can see in the reference. I don't have it on my screen right now, but there is a kind of like bend at the tip. So just getting the shape. And like I said, I look at the reference. You guys might notice some differences from the reference on my drawing because you guys have them side by side. When I'm doing the drawings, I don't have that, so it's really hard to compare because I don't want the reference, because I use my tablet. I don't actually print the paper and put it side by side. So I see right here, I curve the tip of the ears, and then I'm doing the other side, the whiskers on the other side, and just try to get them the same size in a way. Try to just pay attention to how, like right here I saw that there's like a line from the ear that shows, so I did the I don't know, they're whiskers, but the extra hair a little bit too big, and now it's looking a little bit better. So right here on the other side is close to the same area of the ear, like it's kind of like right at the bottom of the ear. And then right here I'm doing that leaf shape, like I said before, and just try to get the both sides the same length and thickness, just so it won't stand out that much. And right, just with that we could see that it's Espeon. Like we don't even need to do the face for us to know that that's Espeon, or it's gonna be Espeon. And the tail, like I ended up making them a little bit too to the right, and then right here I'm just adding the detail like the other leg, and it's gonna be a little bit higher than the front one, so you guys need to remember that. They're just small details that sometimes we don't really pay close attention to. And then right here I'm doing the eyes, and I'm just looking at the shape of the eye. Like this one kind of makes like a half a circle, like half a long circle, but I always have trouble with eyes. I don't know why. Maybe because I honestly don't know why. Because usually when I do drawings, when I draw, because I've been drawing for a long time, probably since I was like, I gotta say like around 8 years old. 7, 6. I think I was like 7 years old when I started drawing, and I never did any kind of like anything with eyes. I'm usually kind of the person that draws like flowers. I really like roses. I really enjoy drawing roses, painting them. I just like doing that kind of drawings. I never really drew Pokemon. I did with my little cousin back in the day, but it wasn't like an actual, like I wouldn't sit down and draw Pokemon. We would make like our own Pokemon, but yeah, I wasn't really into drawing Pokemon. I was mostly into drawing Dragon Ball Z back in the day, and I still had trouble with dice, and I've always liked Pokemon. Like this is my favorite show, if you will. And right here I do the eyes, and they look alright, but I end up making them a little bit smaller because I tend to make the eyes a little bit bigger in most of my drawings. So yeah, and yeah, I never really did Pokemon right until I started doing these videos. Like most of these drawings is my first time drawing them. For example, Espeon right here is my first time drawing them. Vaporeon, Eevee, they were all my first time. So maybe I could have done a little bit better, you know, if I would have at least practiced a little bit more before I did the video. But at the same time, like, I want to have the same problems that anybody would have trying to draw a Pokemon, you know what I mean? So that way I could help you guys a little bit more, although they don't really come out like professional, but you can still recognize them, and that's what counts. And right here I'm using my mechanical pencil to do the eyes, just to make them a little bit smaller, because the pencil is a little bit thicker, the lead. And I think I do the eyes about two to four times. I can't remember, but overall he came out all right. And also, like, I don't usually color my drawings, so I'm new to using colored pencils. So I do use colored pencils just because it has more I have more colors. And then the nose, and then the little circle in the head, and I don't add the highlights or anything like that, because I'll do that with the colored pencils. This is not a tutorial on how to color them. This is just on how to draw them. Once you guys draw them, then it's up to you guys what you guys want to do with them. But hopefully I helped you guys, because honestly he wasn't that hard, as long as you got those shapes at the beginning right, and or accurate, and then from there the rest just makes it a little bit easier. So the closer you are at the beginning with those reference lines, the shapes that we did, the easier it'll be once you start doing the actual drawing. And then right here I just make the neck. I don't think I do it right now, but I end up making the neck a little bit thinner, just so he wouldn't look so thick. So I do end up changing the neck, the line going down the neck a little bit, and then also the line on the back. I end up changing that, although now that I'm looking at the pictures, I don't think it was that necessary. But like I said, I'm not looking at the reference, you guys are. And then right here I just color in the inside, just to make them pop out a little bit more. And overall I like how he turned out. It didn't take us that long. How long has it been? It's been 12 minutes, close to 13. It didn't take that long, honestly. Some of the other ones took 20 minutes, or a little bit over 20 minutes. And right here I'm just doing that detail. So once I get the overall shape, that's when I start adding any small details. And if you guys have trouble doing them, just pay close attention to the size of, for example, right here, the ears. Try to make them the same length, the same shape, because that's what makes or breaks a picture, a drawing. And here I do the tail, but once I because what I do is I ink the picture and then I color them. And the reason I do that is because I want to erase all those pencil lines. Although, like I said, I'm mostly a pencil person, so when I ink them and erase those pencil lines, it kind of takes away from the picture. So here we have the original picture on the ink one. As you guys can see, I just inked them, and I changed the tail a little bit. I made it more curvy at the bottom once I was gonna ink them. And yeah, so overall he came out pretty good. Some of the lines are not that good, but as you guys can see, this is what I did. And then after that I let it dry for about a minute or two. I used a Sharpie, a fine tip Sharpie, since he is small, and then I just erase the pencil lines, markings with the eraser. And then here is the finished picture. I just used, since I don't like the reference, it's a computer made drawing, so it's really hard to get those colors, because I use color pencils. I have a pack of what is it, 36, and a pack of 64, but at the same time the pack of 64 has those colors, those from the box of 36. So it's basically, I just have like 30 more color pencils, but you can never match them up like the reference, you know what I mean? You can't match them from any computer made drawings. But I think I was close. Like honestly, if you guys don't pay attention to the reference and just look at the drawing, um, you would it looks like Espeon, or at least in my opinion. The colors I just used kind of like a purple, really light purple. I went over the whole picture really light, and then for the dark areas I used the darker one, and I just went over the dark areas only. So it's on the darker areas there's two layers of colored pencil. First the lighter one, and then the darker one, and then so I just went with it really lightly just to give it a little more dimension, although it's not that much. And then for the ears, I didn't really like how the ears turned out because I didn't get the right colors. Like I said, I didn't have those colors, so I could only do so much with those colored pencils, you know what I mean. um, you guys could try to like add more layers of different colors to get the colors, but I didn't want to do too much to it, you know what I mean. So I just used the light blue and then a little bit darker blue, and then I did the same for the eyes. And then for the little light, or the ball on the forehead, I just used the regular red and kind of like a red brown for the dark area, although you really can't notice it. And then I just went over the outline a little. I just made it a little bit thicker just to make them pop out a little bit more. It's just that on the chin area I kind of made a mistake. So it's a little bit thicker than the rest of the drawing, but overall I like how he came out. Like I said, I'm not a really good at coloring or anything like that because I've never really done it. I'm not really comfortable with it. I'm mostly just black and gray, you know what I mean, shading. But overall I think he came out good. He wasn't that hard to make. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys haven't liked the video, like it please. It helps me a lot. And subscribe if you guys haven't. I do a lot of videos. I do around I don't have that long with the channel, but I'm planning to stick with it, and I'm doing around four videos, or five, from 4 to 6 videos a week right now. And because I'm having fun with it. Honestly, I'm having fun. Right now what I'm working on, it's Charizard, acrylic Charizard, but that's gonna be speed painting. So you guys can look forward to that. So subscribe if you guys want to watch that. And then you also have a lot of other evolutions. I have like, as you guys can see there, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Umbreon, Flareon, Eevee. So I just need, I just need like 3 of them. I need Leafeon, what, Sylveon, and then the ice one. What's the ice one called? I forgot the name. Oh, Glaceon. And I'm pretty I guess those are the only ones that I need to finish the evolutions. And I have a lot of megas, so if you guys want to check those out, go check them out. And I just want to say thanks for watching, and like the video, subscribe if you guys haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. 707 Rosetown out.